Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Doomhammer and welcome back to Banished Roadie Fest. We are still suffering from a massive lack of tools, and that's something I'm gonna try and address in this particular stream. I've got 4 blacksmiths. One there too. I'm gonna try and address it. We have 1 farmer missing. I don't know why it has a question mark. Let's see, 8 farmers we need. Seems. Okay. So, I think that for the next couple of moments we'll struggle. We have over 200 citizens. As you can see, my chapel is completely filled to the brim. And the goal eventually for this particular stream is to try and get a population of 300 citizens. Without having built a school, and without having built a trading outpost, because there are achievements tied into those 2 goals. Got a mine set up here, a quarry set up over here, another mine over here. Unfortunately, I did close off that one. I always tend to do that for some stupid reason. And Vasily, I thought that you were going to join me in voice chat, but maybe you're not today, and I don't mind. Doesn't matter. Oh, sorry about that. 200 followers of Doomism. But yeah, one of the main concerns I will try and address in this particular stream eventually is to get the amount of tools that I am lacking sorted out. Maybe I can even... No, because I can put a mine over there. No. Now I can put a mine over here. But that's not the best idea because it's gonna ruin the forest area. However, on this side, I could totally put a mine. If I move the road over just a couple of inches. Hello.
Hello. So yeah, tools with no tools.
Yeah. My people are a bunch of tools indeed. However, there's something that I've been wanting to discuss for this particular stream, and that is the reason why I'm dubbing this series Roadie Fest, and the reason why I've chosen the seed 09/02/2019. Because it all ties in together. Because on February 9th, 2019, I will be hosting my own music event where I'm gonna have at least 2 of the 4 bands for which I am a roadie perform. It's gonna be in my hometown so that I can grab a beer myself and see the bands live. And I'm gonna call it Roadie Fest. So everything ties in together. And it should just be a really, really cool time. Yesterday, I've been talking with the owner of the pub and one of the guys that is gonna perform about sound issues and equipment that we need for the sound, and everything is pretty much sorted out now. We know exactly what we need and who's gonna provide what. So I'm pretty much no longer worried that this is gonna go horribly bad, and especially since now 2 of the 4 bands that I roadie for have already confirmed. Though the second band that just confirmed yesterday is not a band that I wanted to have originally, but since they have confirmed, I've told them like, okay, it's gonna be basically a worst case scenario. If the other band doesn't confirm, then you guys get to play. Because the one guy that was joining me yesterday for the sound checking issues is the lead singer in 2 bands that I drive. So if one of his bands don't perform, then the other bands can perform. So at least with 2 bands now having confirmed, I've got something, and I'd say let's do it. Also, I just noticed that I'm in year 50 already. And I'm still not producing enough tools. And I don't think I ever will unless I start like another blacksmith, which I think I will. I probably will make another blacksmith in here, in this town. Or not. 2 there, 1 there. Let's see, how many tools are you producing? 15 iron tools. And you, 15 iron tools per year. That is not a lot.
300 tools with no tools.
I'm gonna put in another blacksmith over yonder. I'm gonna prioritize the construction of this.
Yeah, I was solving some issues on my end. But I wanted to say what it is, be there or be square.
On Roadie Fest, yeah.
Yes.
Pretty much. Yeah, I'm just really hyped for Roadie Fest. It's the first time in a couple of years that I'm gonna chance organize or planning something a little ways ahead. And I'm gonna see if it's gonna come to fruition. But now that I have 2 out of the 4 bands confirmed already, it shouldn't be much of a problem anymore.
Cross your fingers, grab your balls, and hope for the best. That's what I say.
So the reserve of firewood is low as well.
Well, I heard some disturbing news about my job. One of our main job managers, what I heard, he quit.
Okay.
So the problem is, he really knows about the job and what he's supposed to do. The other guy, who's the job manager, doesn't really know. He knows the math. Obviously, he's intelligent. He's intelligent, but he doesn't actually know how to organize things properly.
Okay, that's
So
kind of shitty, I guess.
that's what I'm worried about. Well, I hope everything works out great.
I hope so too, dude. I hope so too.
But
Anyway, I just finished the construction of the second market, so I've put 6 more people to work there. So I've got 6 people in this market and 6 people in this market. And I'm gonna try and get the construction of this town in terms of houses done. At some point in this day, in this stream. I'm lacking 1 stone and a couple of iron in order to get at least 1 more blacksmith up and running. So I am prioritizing that.
your blacksmiths are lazy.
Yeah, indeed. So I'm gonna maximize the amount of builders that I need so that hopefully my constructions will get done a little faster. Apparently nicely stocked on logs. And I got some woodcutters, so that'll be the next job after the blacksmiths are done. Because I'm gonna try and focus a lot on tools today, just to get this number down to 0, hopefully.
Yeah.
That's the big plan. And like I said, I want to get 300 citizens without the use of the schools and the trading outpost. I know where I'm going to put them. Here's going to be 1 school. You've got a little square, little area of stuff over here that's completely empty. That's gonna be a school, and then right on this coast is gonna be the other thing. So we're just a couple of steps away from constructing this. Got 30 people in the mines. Come on, just a few more taps. I know it takes a lot longer without tools to complete, but I will. And just a second, I need to quickly do that, and this. There's a few more taps. 2%, 1%, and complete.
Well, I had to downgrade the quality because it's lagging for some reason.
Okay, so the woodcutter was next, I said.
What? I don't know.
2. What else am I building?
You're building a building.
Yeah, okay, but I'm curious on what exactly I'm building. Because, this is almost done. That's nice.
Look at all the yellow dots.
Yeah.
Toolless tools.
And that is woodcutter number 7. Some herbalist, hunting cabin, and gatherer's hut over here. And the rest are all gonna be houses with a hospital, a tavern, a tailor, and I believe this was the school. Yep. Now, is this blacksmith done? Almost.
How many blacksmiths do you currently have?
I'm gonna have 6. And I will need them. Let's prioritize the construction of this then. Apparently I've got one more building going up that requires 2 builders, but I don't know what.
Probably a fishing dock.
Now the fishing dock up here is paused at the moment. So eventually you will see that number diminish down to 0. Could be a bridge I'm building somewhere, but I can't recall where. Oh, here. This bridge. I see. And this minus 29% remaining. Or the quarry, and this is 47% remaining, 74% remaining. Yeah, so that means that the bridge is done. And indeed it is. Which ought to give me quicker access to the iron and the stone over yonder. And you know what, we'll chop down the trees as well.
Collect the stone, destroy the forest, destroy everything.
Exactly. Even over here. So we have that. That's the chapel. Oh yeah, but I need a lot of stone for that one. And a lot of iron too, I believe. Yeah, 30 iron. At the moment I'm unable to spare any kind of iron. I am building up
Hammer's Grassland Construction Company.
Oh wait, I have 2,000 blocks? Really? Oh, let's make it 4,000 then.
We construct forest into grassland. Well, not construct actually, but you get the idea.
Destroy.
We turn forest into grassland.
Actually, now that I have this many laborers, I'm gonna put my markets full with people now as well. 15 here, 15 here. Food, got food. I should be able to get another. Yeah, a single crop field for beans. This one has one, that one has two. I don't need that many.
A child named Yuri was born. Not
Yuri!
exactly, but it's read as
Oh,
Yuri.
Uri!
Uri, yeah.
Oh man, yeah, my hopes up. I was like, Yuri!
Wait a minute. With these kind of names, they might be Yuri.
Could be. Population of 229 families. Oh, I need but more houses. I think I'll start working on this town next, because a lot of people are traveling a long way from here. I'll actually build this one too. I believe this is a well indeed. Ah, we had a builder die of starvation.
Yeah.
And it's odd because we had like 50,000 food before, and now we're back to 1,000 food. So I guess that would be a great reason to continue building this fishing dock. Not that button.
Amazing how the food level can drop.
Yeah, without tools, they will also.
Like this.
Yeah, it happens like that. Destruct. Yes, invisible spider. But without tools, they will just work slower and less efficient, and thus it'll die out faster. Reserve of firewood is low. Yeah, I'm kind of afraid that now we're gonna see everything just fall off the end. Yeah. But it surprises me that we've been able to go on this long without tools. And without that many tools.
Your food supplies are hanging in the balance.
Now let's just get another blacksmith, because I forgot to actually assign another guy.
Oh, it's actually rising. Surprising, it's rising.
No, it's dropping. What you see rising is the amount of logs. That has always been a problem for me. But then again, now I'm just really like hammering to cut down trees a lot. So.
Well, the food is 900. Ah, that's the food.
Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what are these? Also houses. These are houses?
Well,
Oh
you
yeah,
can
I
always
had them
resort
so.
to cannibalism.
You and your cannibalism.
Duh.
That's not the roadie way. That's the last
Well, not the roadie way, but it's the metal way.
I don't know to what kind of metal you listen to that resorts to cannibalism though.
Black metal.
That doesn't really resort to cannibalism, that resorts to burning down churches.
Well, it depends on what kind of black metal.
Well, it kind of seems, and I'll knock on wood, that the amount of tools that we need is slowly dropping. Then again, we've got two iron mines completely full. What are all the pauses?
Zoom out
Farm?
and
These?
you'll see the
Houses.
lack of yellow spots.
Houses and a hunting cabin and a herbalist and a gatherer's hut and a chapel, a tailor. Now all of my farms are here and here. Now what I will do eventually is make this into farmland as well. So that these people will have this stuff to eat. And yeah, we're seeing pretty hefty starvation now.
Yeah, people dying.
But at least we're gonna need less tools.
People dying of starvation.
Yeah, it's always a problem.
Looks like your 300 people goal is in jeopardy.
Yeah.
Unless magical nomads appear. Come on, nomad.
Yeah, I could use a couple of nomads. Well, we are below the 100. Below the 100 in terms of tools that we need. So I'm actually thinking that the moment we reach an equilibrium where there are 0 tools needed, and yes, we're gonna have a lot less people. I should be a politician. I'm just gonna chance it. I'll just let this go and see what happens. I'll have these houses built, I'll have this entire section built up. And hopefully by then we will see the amount of tools have dropped down to reasonable amounts. As long as we don't lose any blacksmiths, we should be doing fine. So I have to keep my eye on this number.
How many people have you lost?
Quite a lot. We had
Well, I can see
200. Yeah, we had over 220, and now we're at 188.
Damn.
And 3 people are still hungry. So yeah, it's definitely time to make this into farmland.
It was going so well. And look at that guy. He has no tool. He's cold and he's hungry.
Yeah, and ugly.
I said hungry, not ugly.
And I'm saying he's ugly.
Well, mispronunciation could be a thing, especially in my end. Crop field.
There we go. Some more crop fields.
What technique do your locals get my... God damn it again.
What technique do your toolless iron miners use to get ore? Karate chops?
No, head banging.
Yeah, headbanging.
I can see because of the cooler controls.
Well, 37 tools. We are literally 100 tools less in need than before.
Thanks to the Grim Reaper.
Yes. This mine or this quarry only has 25% left.
Bones from the deceased. Yeah, that shit.
Yeah, that's
These
it.
bones. Especially thigh bone. And skulls.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're missing a speck of road. Yeah, that's it.
Come on, people, just die already.
I dream of shattered bones and screams. A place where I'm king. And I don't know the rest.
I think it's actually that I'm like sending people out to here that they're starting, that they have to walk too far in order to get something done. So I will stop that as we speak.
Look at all the death marks. The crosses. Skulls for scooping.
This graveyard is full, 104 graves.
Yay! The important thing is to remember that these people were banished for a reason and deserve all this hardship.
Yep.
Yes, they do. Especially when Doomin is leading them, they'll deserve this. And... oh no, I thought your crops were dying. But
Yeah,
it
my
seems
crops will
somebody
die as well, so...
somebody was reaping them. So, it's good. E. Woodrow.
L. Woodson. Oh my goodness.
Death, death, death.
Devil, devil, evil, evil, evil songs. I'm gonna stop the orchards entirely. So that maybe we can start working on also all of the pumpkin fields. There's bean, that is pumpkin. That's bean, that is bean.
Bean.
That is pumpkin. That is pumpkin. That was bean. That is bean.
So what actually yields more food?
Bean.
Pumpkins or beans? Beans.
Bean.
Make a coffin shop and get rich. That's the spirit.
Yeah, well...
One of the best jobs in the world is to actually be a...
Undertaker.
Yeah, an undertaker. I was actually thinking, what...
Well, we've lost half the population. This graveyard is full as well. I need another graveyard.
Just dig them out and throw them in the river and they'll just flow away.
I wish that was possible.
That's the easiest thing to do.
I guess that I can, like, remove all of my farmers right now, because I need fishermen. "24 fishermen."
Looks like we'll have to reload.
No. I got there. Actually, one less forest. No. One less forester for a builder. Now there's no point in reloading because it's just gonna go downhill right away again. I've been like neglecting my tools. Well, I technically could.
You were concentrating more on your tools and not on your food. That was the issue.
Yeah, but I think that we can actually manage this.
Well, you can always manage. One point in the RimWorld actually was I had to buy bears and butcher them just to survive.
Buy bears and butcher them.
Yeah, from pirate merchant.
You didn't train them to become glorious Soviet war bears?
No, I had glorious timber wolf. An Arctic wolf.
Oh, yeah.
An Arctic wolf named Vitaly from the start of the game. And he actually developed dementia because he's old. 14-year-old Arctic wolf gets lost.
That's a tailor. I don't care not having tailors. I need my blacksmiths. Nothing will motivate your remaining citizens like digging their own graves. Wow, you guys are brutal.
Well, the chat is in good spirit. That's a good thing.
I could just restart the entire thing, you know, because now I know that I need to focus on tools and food.
Yeah.
I think that I could have a much better playthrough next attempt, and I might actually have to, and I'm willing to do that. Like, this has been fun, you know. This has been fun. It's sad to see it end like this, because now we're at 87 people out of the 200 plus people that we had at the start.
Why don't you just reload and concentrate, instead of a blacksmith, concentrate on the fishing locks right away, so your people won't starve. And build a farm.
There's no point, because at the moment that I'm loading in, I'm gonna show it to you. No, it's not safe. Save. Save this one.
Yeah, because people are dying and
Load. Roadie Fest. Yes. You're gonna see that I'm already really low on food, and that's gonna be hammering down. Like I'm currently at 14,000 food without tools, and it's gonna take a while for the food to be harvested or even planted, because as you can see, all of my bean fields are empty at the moment. So they're all gonna have to be planted and grown. And the only thing that I can do differently is build this fishing hut. And maybe a fishing hut here, and that's not gonna help much, because I can also then build the gatherer's hut here and the hunter's cabin over there and the herbalist. But that's only gonna help maybe like 2 to 3%, I'm afraid, because I'm lacking tools so severely. So I'm just gonna go back to the other save. And I'll take my loss. If this turns out to be a loss, I'll take it and I'll start over. Game don't.
well, to make things greater, you have to lose something. There's always sacrifices.
Yep.
You have to take. So this is the autosave, yeah?
Is this the autosave? No, this is not the autosave. This is, yeah, this is the most recent save. Tools including hose. Yeah.
Yeah, you build the farm, so that's the most recent one. Maybe you should just try and survive as long as you can and get nomad.
I will.
And hope they come in.
And I will focus them on food first. Like, the moment that I am like stuck, sorted with tools, then I'll just accept it and like, okay, nomads come in, and like food. As a matter of fact, what I will do, instead of my food cap at 50,000, I will make it 500,000. Jobs for necessities, yeah. But sadly, I can't get anything more done. So I'm gonna build this fishing hut too, because apparently I forgot to build this entirely. I've got one over there. Four. 3 of 4. 3 of 4. 3 of 4. 3 of 4. And I need 28 fishermen. And eventually what I wanted to do was surround this entire lake with roads and fishing docks.
What lake?
That's your town hall.
One above or one below?
No, also above, but definitely below here. There's a lot of water here. A lot of room to work with. At your town hall you can see how much food you're producing. Current, used, produced. Yeah, we are producing less than we're using. And tools, you cannot see that. Yes.
Produced 8, used 9. So production has to be about 9 to actually balance it out.
Trader, miner, stone. I'm gonna cancel the stone mining. And I'm gonna up the fisherman. Setup phone.
Wish for a fish, or you'll end up with an empty dish.
Mm-hmm. There we go. It's never gonna work.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Something in game or something in real life?
No, the thing in my phone was useless. Yeah. I'm just gonna accept this as a loss. Because we are down to 65.
Rip.
Rip. But I will not reload the save file, I will just restart the seed.
You should do that. It's going downhill and
It is.
there's no way to stop it.
It is.
So, reload.
Indeed.
Can you burn the town before you reload?
No. Sadly I can't. So, sadly, I'm gonna have to redo this. However, I will rename it Roadie Fest because of the music event that I'm gonna be hosting. On the day that I'm gonna be hosting it, 2019, no, 2019. And it's gonna be a large map, valleys, mild, medium. And we'll just start over. With the knowledge that I've gained in this playthrough, I know I can do better.
I wish we could have here at least